What is up, everybody? It's TEKNOBLAST on Technos Gaming with SIKSLAYER, and we'll probably have a couple more people jump in on this. One guy's at work still, and hopefully he'll jump on, but he's on the West Coast, so he's 2 hours behind, and he probably has to deal with some traffic. We got SIKSLAYER here, and man, so much has gone on the last week or so. It's crazy, and hopefully we can fill it all in here tonight, and man, it's just nuts. It's nuts what's going on. We got Starfield just still blowing up. We got the ABK deal like pretty much done, right?
But the FTC still wants to be involved somehow.
Yeah. Somehow they want to be involved, as always. And then what do we got here? We got Sony not disclosing their numbers anymore. Right? They're not going to disclose their PS Plus numbers anymore, of course. But that's okay. It's a genius move by them because it's Sony and it's okay. Right?
But when Microsoft was doing it,
when a Microsoft does it, it's a bad thing, and like, oh, they're being weak, oh, they're scared, you know? But Sony, no. They're cool. They're cool. And then the big one that came out yesterday, right? Jim Ryan was invited to step down as PlayStation president, and everybody can spin it the way they want. They can believe whatever they want, but the fact is he was kicked out pretty much because of the ABK deal, right? Yep. He wasn't able to stop it. The PSVR thing, also the portal. I mean, he's doing a bunch of goofy things. I get it. He's the president, CEO, whatever for PlayStation. He has to do these things. He's got to do whatever's best for the company. But it just seems like it was fumble every time that he tries to do something. Right? So we'll get into that. Game Pass games keeps knocking it out. The October is going to be no different. You know, we got several games that are coming out, and we'll talk about that. And you like VR, so the Meta Quest 3 also coming out. I don't know when that is, but I know it's. I'll have October
10th.
Oh wow! I didn't even know there's a date. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's coming out soon then, in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Or so.
Right before my birthday. I'm like, oh.
Nice. I did see the price though. I did see the price.
Yeah. But it's a faster, higher res, but also does that what you call stuff. You know, all that stuff that they're advertising that Apple headset to do.
Yeah.
This does that right now.
Yeah.
Or will on October 10th. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
If that's what you're looking for in like a consumer version and not some developer version like what Apple has.
Yeah.
There you go right there.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about that. You know, we rarely talk about other people here, but we're going to have to with MBG. He's just, he's a freaking clown. I swear.
Oh, yeah.
He's a clown. And only because he got an article written about him, but it wasn't in a good way. It wasn't in a good light, right?
No.
He was pretty much just clowned on, right? And rightfully so. I mean,
dunked on.
He got dunked on badly, rightfully so, because he's a freaking clown. I mean, let's just call it what it is.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. But yeah, it's insane and it's crazy. And what do you do, man? It's like, it's been a crazy week. So yeah. Man, where do we start? Xbox stuff or like PlayStation clown stuff? I don't even know.
Let's talk about PlayStation. Let's talk about PlayStation.
All right. Where you want to start, man? You want to start with subscriber numbers and how they're not going to disclose them?
I want to start from where we left off from last week. What happened Friday? No, I'm asking because I don't remember. What happened
Friday? I don't know.
Yeah.
What happened Friday?
What PlayStation event happened? Did anything?
Was there another show that I wasn't aware of? And
No, I'm saying let's go through the order of events because, you know, we do the show on Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Something happened Thursday night after the show of note relating to PlayStation, right? But between then and now, a lot of stuff relating to PlayStation has happened, right?
What, Spider-Man? Something about Spider-Man?
No. I'm not saying anything specific. I'm just saying in general. Between the last episode we did, right, and now the next episode, a lot of stuff has happened to PlayStation.
Well, the two major ones for me that I've kept up with, and it's only because I was trying to look for stuff today. was the subscriber numbers have dropped, and they're not going to disclose them, even though supposedly they get the biggest install base of the consoles, right? And somehow the numbers are down. But supposedly Sony's not worried about it. They should be worried because that's a big deal. It's a big metric.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
And then second, which is I think it had a lot of thunder, was the whole Jim Ryan thing.
Yes.
Was the biggest thing.
Well, I would also say the Horizon thing, coming to PC. Oh, but that was the same day. That was also yesterday.
But that's a complete thing, though. I mean, that's like the complete version of it, right?
Right.
Wait, which Horizon is it? It's the second one?
Forbidden West. Yes.
Oh, Forbidden West. Okay.
Yeah, the second one. Early next year, they're saying. So probably early spring, or just before spring. You know what I'm saying? Like February.
So now they're gonna put the complete version both on console and PC at the same time. They're not gonna wait for PC.
Yeah.
Okay. So it sounds like they're inching a little bit closer to day and date with PC.
Day and date, right? That's been the narrative now.
Yeah.
Off of that announcement.
It could be.
So, yeah, like a lot of stuff has happened. The ABK deal, more solid now because the CMA. I think the CMA thing happened after the show, right?
Yep.
I think.
Yes, it did.
It did.
Mm-hmm.
It did. All these things were happening to Sony, all bad in a row. Because I always say, if you had put Xbox in Sony's shoes and all those things that happened to Xbox instead of Sony, everybody would have.
Oh, dude, they wouldn't shut up about it. It'll be like, it's just.
Xbox would have had to be shut down for real. Like if that happened to Xbox, I would have thought that. I would have expected that, right? In some alternate reality where that would happen. Right? Yeah. So now, okay. So this is happening in PlayStation, but a lot of that stuff happened in this past week.
Yeah, in just a week.
Heavy stuff. A lot of heavy stuff completed, or just like new ones popped up, right? And it all in a row, bam, 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 bam. Yo, I think it was Sony, right? They're like, no, nah. It's all on his watch. Yo, he making us money, but nah, he's about to end our money making. And just as the reports come out about that stuff starting to go down, right? And how that that third place in profits behind Xbox now, right?
Oh, that little chart that came out a while back.
Yeah. So Sony had to they forced him out, I feel.
Oh yeah. I mean, people are gonna say what they want to say and retired and do the nice version, right? Right. They're not just gonna fire him. He's been there too long to be one of there's no controversial stuff behind him, right? He's not. Right. He's not that guy that got caught with the kids and stuff like that. Like that guy. Right. He did his job. He did the best he could. Right. Even though he was a clown himself, the clown leader. Right. The dumb leader. And he made some bets with the PSVR 2 and the Portal, trying to go to PC now, and now these numbers are going down. Right, it just starts stacking up, and at some point, you got to say enough is enough as a company, right? Enough is enough. Is like, all right, you did what you could. I think we need some new blood, right? Whether it's an interim guy like the one that's in it right now, or whoever, whenever he's going to take over. But it just.
I think they're test driving him to see if he does well enough. If he does well enough, he'll just stay.
Are they going to do? Is he going to do what he wants, or is he going to be a yes man and do what Sony says?
Well, we're not going to know until afterwards. It's the board who placed him there, so I would imagine he's going to be a bit of a yes man. But at the same time, when you get into a position like that, now you have power above board in certain ways, right?
Yeah,
it could be like, hell, I don't care what you say, board. I'm gonna do things my way, right? And if you continue to prove yourself, maybe they'll be with you. But early on, they probably going to be against you, so you better be sure about what you're doing. Or you became a yes man and then not have to navigate that at all,
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of person this guy is. Never heard him.
No, I never heard of him either.
To gather a guess, but hey, man, I would assume he's going to be a yes man.
Yeah, I'm sure too, because that's what happens every time when they bring somebody in. It's like they're going to want somebody that does what he's told, and sometimes that's just not the best. But I'm not a business guy. I've never been CEO of anything, so I don't know. Maybe it works. Maybe it doesn't. We'll find out. But yeah, it's stacked up, man. A lot of stuff that he's been doing lately, and just kind of like running around, like going for that, trying to stop the ABK. I understand why he's doing it. At the same time, that made him seem so weak. Right? So weak to be running over. Just stop it. Don't let it happen. Like, dude, really? Oops. Hit the wrong button. Hit the wrong button, transition to something else. Yeah, it just seems so weak of him. I was like, dude, a leader, I guess a leader has to go out there and do his things, but at the same time, yeah.
And he wasn't being a man.
No.
Be a man. He wasn't being manly about it at all.
No.
Very weak.
No. And so that's the big news for this week. Taking, this came out. I don't know. They came out with the whole Horizon thing coming out on PC and the complete version of it coming on console too. And then, I guess people are supposed to celebrate, but they didn't because this whole Jim Ryan thing happened yesterday, and that took all the thunder away from the game itself. So we'll see, man. It's just, I don't know. It's just crazy. Okay. I know we talk a lot of crap. I know we talk smack about plays. I think it's more about the fans are just more idiotic than anything else, right?
Right.
I like PlayStation, right? I'm an Xbox guy. I'm Xbox like through and through. I rarely touch my PlayStation. It's there right now, just sitting in between a bookcase and my TV, right?
Oh, speaking of, okay.
And so
you didn't see my video, huh? Okay. You know what? I'm going to put this to play in the background. Okay. So
yeah. So I enjoyed the PlayStation. I'm not gonna lie. I've said it plenty of times that I do. But
I sent it to you in the DM.
Yeah, I raised you the sequel. All right,
put that to play. You don't have to put the audio. Just you can have it playing in the background as you talk.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm not very good at the pasting and going. And let's see.
You can mute it.
All right. Let's switch over to the screen because you're still seeing. You can see it. The others can't. All right. Let me bring it over. So you did a vertical video, my friend.
Yeah, I wanted it to be a shorts, but it was too long.
Yeah, the shorts is a minute long. Even then, this game. Did you bring this game out last time? Raystorm? Was it a different?
It was Raystorm, I think. But then I go, I'll raise you the sequel, Ray Crisis.
Ray.
See, we were talking about with this we were talking about the Ray series. It's a collection of all three games, right?
Yeah.
And Ray Force, Raystorm, and Ray Crisis. And so in every platform,
Strider. I used to love Strider.
So we're just talking about PlayStation fan. I'm just showing how much of a PlayStation fan I am and was. By showing some games. I even found Ridge Racer. It's the part where I say Ridge Racer. So anyway, continue what you were saying.
Gran Turismo. Hey, I was into Gran Turismo when it was out.
Yes, me too.
It was the go-to racing game to play.
Yeah, but real cars and stuff, real name cars and everything.
Yeah.
R-Type Delta, love to shoot them up.
R-Type, yeah, I remember R-Type. Oh man, here's some good games. Oh. Do you have a system that uses it?
First production run.
You got a working system?
PlayStation 1. Now I have a working on PlayStation 2 with a mod chip and everything.
Oh, nice.
I just happened to find a Dreamcast game, so I put that.
That Final Fantasy one's a good one too.
Oh, so you should put the sound on right here.
Let's see.
And as you see, I must have misplaced the disc because I opened it earlier, and what's in here? Ridge Racer. Ridge Racer. There you go. Right? Oh,
you can mute now, I guess.
That's funny.
Had that.
That's funny.
Try to do the voice.
Ridge Racer. No, I remember that. Tekken.
Tekken 2.
Yeah, Tekken.
More Tekken. And then I had to explain, because I bought the greatest hits versions, how I wouldn't mess up my other CDs, like the original version, like first production runs that I had. So when it came out to greatest hits, I bought them again. All three, I couldn't find where I put the first one though. Time I just kept showing PlayStation games. Bam, 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 bam. It was random shit.
Punty's like, Grand Tour is not. I'll stick with my F1 or the Formula One or Forza. I've never liked the Formula games. I've never liked them.
I respect them.
Yeah.
Oh, MotoGP is my shit though. Like the motorcycle games. Oh, yes. Low key. Love those.
But like I was saying with PlayStation, you know, I like their stuff. Like the PlayStation 5, come on, that's a clown machine. Okay, the way it looks. I mean, we talked about this. You know, if it was more of a symmetrical shaped box, right? And I'm not saying that
like
just
the PS4.
You know, like at least the PS4 was like, you know, it's flat. It's it was slanted, but at least it was still in a square kind of form, right? Even though it was a trapezoid. But still, but not like that big ugly thing. It's like, dude, serious, it's hideous. You know?
Yes.
But I mean, it's a good system. You know, it's not bad. It's just like what everybody says. It's not a joke. It's not even something to hate on. It's the same formula games, right? I've never noticed it because it's like, well, you know, we play all type of games, right? Until somebody really like woke me up and said, look, they have template games. They play the same type of games every single time. Look, it's over-the-shoulder story game. It's over-the-shoulder story. It's the same formula every single time. Like, dude, really, put some variety in there, you know? It's like, please. And that's like, no, I can't. I just couldn't like be all in on PlayStation. I want them to do better. I do.
Yeah. But, you need competition to keep
everybody honest. Yeah, I do. And if they bring in somebody else who's, and this is the guy, Jim. I mean, I don't know, like, okay, obviously I don't know him personally, but I don't know how he is really. I've never known his character, what he's like, his persona. You get Phil, you get Sarah Bond, you get Aaron. Yeah. You know who these people are, right?
I don't know nothing about him, his attitude. I don't have a picture in my mind of him as a person, negative or positive. So I don't, you know, I have no feelings.
You have no connection. Right.
No emotion towards him as a person. No. Positive or negative, like he's a blank slate as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Face.
It's like you have no connection with a person like Jim Ryan or the other guy, Mark Cerny, whoever he is. I mean, we got to see him in his.
At least, I see more of his emotion in his.
But he's like more robotic than anything else, right?
But that's his humanity, I guess. That's just, you know, he's not like a blank slate to me, at least. Yeah. What's up, realist?
What's up, real? But you know, you got the big three with Phil, Aaron, and Sarah Bond. You know their personas. You know how much they are a people person. They're out there talking to people. They interact with people and everything, right? Yeah. But then you have people like Jim and Mark, and like we know nothing about them. They're not charismatic. They're not a people person, from what I can tell, right? They don't connect with people. Like they just don't. At least for me, they don't. Right.
Right.
So I hope they bring in somebody. I mean, I know they got that other guy that they name as an interim, but if they get a permanent person, a permanent guy, you gotta have somebody who's more, you know, relatable and that someone that can connect with the PlayStation fan base, right?
Right.
Because this guy wasn't doing it at all, not from what I can tell. And I don't know how everybody else that were fans of that are fans of PlayStation can defend this guy, right? Or they only defend him because that's all they got. I mean, what else they gonna do? You know?
Yeah, pretty much. That's how that goes. I can only imagine, though. I can only imagine.
Yeah. So, what's up, real? Where are you, man?
What's up, man? Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we hear you now.
Okay. Well, no, because I'm trying to connect my headset. Discord would not open on my computer.
What?
So now I have to resort to the phone. What? But I'm working it out.
Yeah, we hear you loud and clear, man.
Well, yeah, of course. The phone has HD voice.
Oh, excuse me, man. You got that faux, right? Yeah, I'm working on that one. It looks good.
Faux, baby. Give me a minute. Connect.
But yeah, the next guy has to be very, very relatable, very likable. This guy does not. He's just like your drunk uncle that's on coke. Okay. That's it. He is, man. He's like every little clip I've seen of him is like he just walked out of a bar. He just walked out of a bar like drunk off his butt, man. And
I was bugging last night on Legal's podcast. That was the part I don't even remember what I said, but I started laughing so hard. I go, yo, I'm bugging. No. I said, yo, I'm wilding. God really thought I was. But oh my God, because all this stuff that's been happening in Sony is just so ridiculously just crazy.
It
happened all on his watch, all that. But it was all stuff that was brewing for a long time. Each one, some related, right, to each other, in fact. But it all happened at the same time, and some of them still aren't over. That this is just another rung on their individual ladders that all happen to convene at this one day or this 1 week period, right?
All these events that happen in different times, different angles, and it's like a movie of Crash, right? Mm-hmm. Somehow at the end of the movie, they all meet up and they crash at some center point, right? And this was it right here, right? Mm-hmm. All these decisions he made, the things he's gambling with, and at some point they're all going to intersect and fail. No, well, I can't say it's failed yet, but it's getting there. And now he's out. He's out the game, retiring. Okay, come on, dude. We've seen plenty of these things happen in recent years where it's just not a retirement, right? He was invited to retire, right, without being fired, and still get his pension or whatever he's entitled to, right? His payout or whatever it is,
right?
Because whatever happened last,
came to him. Oh, they don't want to make it public and make the situation look even worse.
Yes.
They're like, yo, take this. We'll take care of you. But
you're done,
and you got to train the new guy on the way out.
Exactly. It's like you're done. You done what you could. Yeah. You're out of here.
Well, that's why I heard someone say, and I don't know, it's just internet talk, but it seems to fit, right? So I'm not but basically they went like that in Japan when they say retire, because they don't use retire like we use retire.
Yeah.
Right? Like they retire you like you're done in the industry though.
Oh, in the industry. Okay, that's pretty much blacklisting. That's
right, but like you're done. Right, yeah. Basically, you're out.
Yeah,
and you've been retired, but apparently, you're not. I guess you're gonna be shamed for it anyway. You know how the Japanese get down, but like, you're not supposed to be. I guess.
Yeah.
Or maybe you are, and I don't know. Either way, man, that's not a good look. But that's the word that's going around. He's been retired Japanese style. And overall, it ain't good for him.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But he's old enough. He got his pay. He got his money on his shoes.
He'll be just fine.
He
yes.
lives in Europe, like he's good, bro.
Yeah, he'll be just fine. I mean, I'm not worried about it. I'm sure nobody else will, but I'm sure the Sony fan base are like breaking down right now and having some sort of group hug.
Oh, they were doing that yesterday.
Group meetings.
Ultimately, why do you guys think he was fired, though?
Because of all the fumbling that's been going on. I mean,
all at the same time. Yeah, a lot of things happened all at the same time.
I think the big one had to do with the ABK deal, right?
Yeah.
But then some people will say, because I saw his clip, will say, if I say he got let go because of the ABK deal and he wasn't able to stop it, and I'm rooting for it not to get stopped. I'm rooting for it to pass, right? To be approved. I'm contradicting myself, right? Because it's like, well, he failed. Me saying a way to go for the ABK deal to go through, and then at the same time saying this guy lost his job because he couldn't stop the ABK deal, and that's kind of like contradicting myself,
But I don't think it had anything to do with the ABK deal. I think, well, not anything. I think it was, his response, right? And I don't know if you read the fidelity emails, whatever, and his answers. And that's where this whole thing where they think that they'll find more value in Bungie at $3 billion compared to Microsoft and Activision at $69-74 billion. That's where all those things come from. because they kept asking him, you know, basically, how will you respond? How will you respond? And his answer is live service games. Make all of our single player games live service. At some point, you'll see all of our first party titles as live with some live service features.
Yeah.
So I don't think that he responded well, and I think he lost investor confidence. This was with Fidelity, and I know that you guys know Fidelity. So they were one of the investors. They were the investor that he was talking to, and I think that he lost their confidence.
Yeah. Whoa. What's going on?
I have no idea. What are you talking about? Is it?
Hey, you sound far away, Realist.
Oh, he sounds far away. Hey, Realist, we can't. You sound far away. Different mic.
Yeah, use a different mic.
Oh, I
you know what? Because the head. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
The headphones that I've been trying to connect to my phone, they decided that they wanted to connect while I was talking. But no, I don't think that there's, you know, he hasn't done anything special since he's been in the position.
No.
The next guy will come in and pretty much do the same thing because
that's what we talked about earlier. Is he going to be a yes man, or is he going to do what he thinks is best for the brand?
He's going to have to be a yes man. He's not the owner.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, you know, if investors control these companies, it just depends on if your investors are risk averse or trying to win. And they know that they cannot go head to head with Microsoft. Not this Microsoft. This is a motivated Microsoft that's trying to win. And they know that they're going to have to be crafty. And I don't think that he's been able to prove that he's crafty enough.
Yeah.
Because the AAA market for timed exclusives has dried up. That's over. You know, they only have Square. Square games underperform. So that means that you're paying them to make games that aren't hitting sales targets. That can't make them happy.
No.
So I think it has everything to do with him losing investor confidence because he hasn't done anything special. He's not. And the next guy, what is he going to do? He's not going to. There's no secret sauce.
Well, from one thing I read, and it could be just speculation, he's more of a mobile guy. The interim guy. The interim
guy. That's why everybody's making the joke about Sony going to cell phones.
Yeah.
Right.
So the one thing I read is that the interim guy, I don't know about whether he's going to be permanent or, you know, he's going to stay.
I think he'll be interim because he's already the leader of something else.
Yeah. So he's a big fan of mobile.
And if he does well in the time period, he'll just keep the position permanently.
I don't think so. I think they'll find somebody that's gaming focused. And a lot of Sony fanboys are hoping that they can go pull Sean Layden. Sean Layden's already working for Tencent, winning. He's with the number one company in gaming. Why would he leave to go to Sony, who brushed him off for a guy who didn't know what he was doing?
Yeah.
And quit on him. I don't see that any universe where he says I'm going to go back there unless he really loves the fans like they think he does. They're gonna have to find somebody that's gaming focused, console focused. Honestly, I think their biggest issue is they need to address their port studios. They need to get these games on PC faster. Because at the end of the day, they're not selling enough of their first party games.
Well, didn't you hear that
they need to find a way to get it done.
Forbidden West is going to PC and console at the same time, the complete edition?
But who's responsible for that?
This guy.
Do you know?
What do you mean, who's responsible?
No, the studio.
Oh, that I didn't look it up. No,
and it's the only studio. It's the only studio that can make competent ports. It's Nix's.
Mm-hmm.
Nix's is the only one that, like, when people buy, they say, okay, yeah, this is going to be a good port. But there's only so much that they can do. But I mean, Sony hasn't released a whole lot of games of late, so maybe they will be able to keep up the pace.
Yeah,
their multiplayer games are going to be on PC day one, but they have created a poor culture for selling first party titles, right? Or around their customers, right? And because their customers are not interested in their first party titles, We spoke about this on Legal Show yesterday. Like, people didn't come to PlayStation for PlayStation. They came to PlayStation for other people's games because PlayStation didn't have any games. And over all these years, the games that people really look forward to are third-party titles. And one of the things that Jim Ryan said in that interview with the Fidelity was, we are in the process of lessening our dependence on third party. But if they do that, then they risk having to only deal with 20 million sales. Yeah. Right. At best. That's at best. That's what bundling during Black Friday. Yeah. Right. That's at best. Spider-Man is that's the best selling title that they have, is Spider-Man. And they gave away about 4 million of those on Black Friday, if I'm not mistaken. They broke a record. It was like 4 million or something like that. They were $200. So, but they still claim it as sales, and they hype it up like it was just this game that everybody wanted. But Jim Ryan has the right idea. Either somebody is fighting him on it, because he didn't retire. Right? No. He didn't just say, I had enough of this. Very few CEOs quit their jobs making millions of dollars every year.
No, yeah, he didn't retire.
Very. You have to force them out because they're old.
He was invited to leave.
Yeah, he was invited but at the end of the day, I don't know how Sony can correct it. I don't like. Their gamers just don't come to Sony for Sony. And this is why they had to move. What's the name of that game? Helldivers. Mm-hmm. Right, Helldivers is supposed to come out this year. You don't want to put that against Call of Duty.
Yeah.
I don't know how Sony wins, because like now they want to ride the wave of live service games. And at this point, pretty much everybody has their live service fix. Mm-hmm. And if you can get one, which Sony has proven to not be willing to do, you have to be willing to deal with, 15,000, 20,000, 30,000 concurrent users.
Yeah.
Because I don't see people just leaving their current, everyday games en masse to play this new Sony game. It has to knock it out of the park. Apex is the only one that just came through the fog and just knocked it out of the park. I thought it was gonna die, but it's still going on.
What, Apex Legends?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm rooting for Sony. Honestly, I don't think they should die.
But that's what I was talking to Sick earlier. It's like, I want somebody come in and be like as charismatic and that can connect with the fan base like Phil, Aaron, and Sarah can.
Absolutely.
Like they do.
Was not that.
That's when Jim is not that person.
Can't be Japanese then. Yeah. Can't be Japanese, and they can't be old. They have to be a gamer. That's why people like when they saw the adoration that Xbox fans had for Phil Spencer. That's when you started hearing all the Sean Layton. Sean Layton was a gamer. Sean Layton, right? And there's a guy the weird guy who made God of War. Sometimes he's so on point, it makes you want to rock with him, and then he'll say something stupid like, "I'm out of here." Jaffe.
Gaffy. Yes. Yeah.
So like Scott Rhodey, right? He's a gamer. He's got more credentials in gaming than everybody. So you got to get one of those guys, but sometimes those guys aren't the best to run your business.
Yeah.
But see, another thing is Phil Spencer's playing with a huge wallet. He's playing with a huge wallet, and so that's going to mask a lot of things, and the expectations aren't there. But you rest assured, if they don't start getting these Game Pass subscriptions up, those smiles are going to turn a little grizzled. That face is going to turn grizzled, because right now they're in the growth phase. And this is the thing. I remember when people were saying Microsoft's investors are telling them to get out of the deal. I'm like, do you guys know who the investors are? They're not you and me. They're JP Morgan Chase Bank. They're Bank of America. They're Uber, Lyft. They're large corporations, CEOs, and chairs. Those are the investors. And Warren Buffett, okay, the best investor ever. Those are the investors that we're talking about getting scared and pulling out.
You mean investors, my $100 a month is not an investor?
It's an investor, but you're just a lightweight retail investor. We're talking about big money heavyweights. They don't get scared at the first sign of a downturn.
Yeah.
They just buy more shares because that's how you make money. So, but I don't know how true it is. I heard several people say it on different podcasts that once they announced Activision's the plans for Activision, the board said, "Who's next?"
Yeah.
So it's a different attitude, and I think that everybody within Microsoft now understands the position that they're in, and it took all the fumbles, it took Sony putting half of their foot up their rectum for them to wake up and see the opportunity that they have in gaming.
Yeah.
Windows is pretty much plateaued. Office is plateauing. Cloud is the breadwinner.
Yeah.
So they had to find something else, and they already had something that they just didn't give the attention that it needed, which was gaming, that they considered selling. People were like, "Oh, they were about to get out." No, they weren't, because I guarantee you.
I hate seeing these articles about that.
but they said it, but they just didn't say it. They tell you enough, right? So it's like, I guarantee you, it didn't take a long time for somebody to say, why are we getting out of gaming when all of our competitors are getting into gaming? Our biggest competitors are getting into gaming. We're talking about leaving gaming.
Yeah.
You had Stadia at the time. You had Luna on the rise. You had
wait, is Luna still around?
Apple. Hell yeah.
GeForce Now, yes it is.
God.
Shadow.
Yeah. I mean, but Amazon is in the trillionaire boys club. They're not,
they don't have to worry about anything. They're generating money every day. Man, I'm ordering something every week. They got my money.
The competition, the real competition. They're one of the big, actual two pieces of competition that Microsoft has always been worried about after Sony.
Yeah.
Well, I think it was more Google than Amazon, because
yes.
Because Amazon already had. I mean, Google kind of had a foothold already with their App Store, and I don't know if you guys know, but they were giving Activision $360 million to not open an App Store.
Jeez.
This is why they're in opposition of the deal, because they know that now it's about to get real, because it's been pretty much just them and Apple.
Yeah.
They pay 10 cents to not open a store. They're paying a lot of these publishers to not open an app store. So Activision, that's no longer on the table. So we'll see I don't like it. I mean, I wish that they could come up with something. I hope that they can come up with something else. How's that? Not wish. I hope that they can come up with something else, because I just don't know how long people are going to want to play Candy Crush. and it seems like King Candy Crush. King was purchased for $5 billion. It's worth 50. I think that the potential has already been realized.
Yeah.
We'll see. I hope Microsoft can get 74.5 billion dollars worth of value from this acquisition. And they really needed Call of Duty to be exclusive to reap immediate benefits.
Yeah.
because that needed to be off of PlayStation. But that goes to show that they're not lying.
Now, is it more about the marketing to get it off of them? Because
to get it off of PlayStation?
Yeah. More the marketing than the game itself.
I think the damage is done. I don't see very many people leaving PlayStation just to play Call of Duty or Xbox.
They might have been getting it for free, basically, with Game Pass. Like, if they can market that effectively, then yeah. But that's not going to happen immediately. That's probably not going to happen for another year or two.
I don't know, man. Donkeys are stubborn. It's like my brother-in-law, man. I was telling Legal this earlier. My brother-in-law, we couldn't find him a PlayStation. No, neither one of us. I mean, I had one, but he was like, "Nah, you can flip it. Just flip it, man. I already know what you can get for it." So don't.
What, the same one you got right now?
No, I had way more than this one. I got this one last Christmas.
The one you're holding on to?
The ones. I'm not holding on to it. I haven't made any real effort to sell it, because I know I'm gonna have to take a loss. or create value because I have the LeBron James controller.
LeBron James controller.
LeBron James, yeah, I got the LeBron James controller, and I have a baby blue controller.
Oh, I gotta look this up. What is this LeBron James controller? Oh, you're talking about Space Jam or something?
No, it's a LeBron James controller.
LeBron.
Dude, you missed it. Like they had LeBron James covers and everything. Anyway, like I can add value or something, like that, or I can give it to my little brother for Christmas because he's a donkey. But anyway, like I said, donkeys are stubborn. My brother-in-law, we couldn't find him a PlayStation for life of us, and I said, man, why don't you just get an?
Sorry, I didn't even realize this thing was out.
Yeah, and they had covers and everything.
Yeah,
for the console.
I had no idea.
I was like, man, just get it. I said, just get an Xbox if you just want to play one game, man. You can pay $15 a month and play that.
Yeah.
But it doesn't make sense if you're only gonna play that one game.
Yeah.
You can pay your $99 and be good. I said, hey, get it. I ain't gonna Xbox, man. I said, why not? You're not gonna get me to buy an Xbox. I said, I'm not trying to get you to buy an Xbox. I just want to know why. I can tell you why I don't want a PlayStation. But like it's a conversation. He's not really a gamer like that. He plays the show. He spends a lot of money on the players.
Oh God, really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's all he plays though.
Well, that's 2 games from Game Pass, the show and Call of Duty.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm talking about spending money on those coins and cards on those sports games. Just
the cards and you get players. Like he's got like copy paper with names on both, like two pages with names on them that he has access to and who he wants later.
Yeah.
Like, hey man, hey, I don't knock him because like I played a lot of Starfield in this short period of time. So
dude,
I'm not about
Starfield this whole month.
I bought some games on sale. They got a shmup sale on Steam, so I've been playing some.
Shmup.
I mean,
oh, did you get that rate prices on collection? Because it's $10 off. Now it's $40 instead of $50.
What'd you say? The what? Red Crisis.
The Ray's arcade collection, which Ray Force.
Oh no! But
Ray Crisis all in one on Steam.
Bro, I'll tell you what I did go for. Because you know what I'm gonna tell you something about PC, man. Gabe has done something wonderful.
Yes, he has.
For publishers. Mm-hmm. He's created a platform where people like to buy things for fun.
Yeah.
He's created a platform where people buy games that they know they'll never play. They buy games because it's a good deal.
Hell yeah.
Myself included. But I said that I was gonna stop because I am.
I'm gonna buy it on Xbox there too because I got it. You know what I'm saying? I'd be hypocrite if I didn't. And I hate them. I hate it.
This is what I was gonna tell you, Sick. I did want I had the Konami pack, right, with Life Force, Gradius, all the shoot 'em ups from the NES. Yeah. Bro, the sale ended in my cart.
Oh.
I went to I thought it was an hour and 5 minutes. It was 1 minute and 5 seconds. And that's why I did it, because it said sale ends, and I said, oh shoot, let me knock this out, because they had Life Force. I play Life Force on my phone sometimes. I'd much rather play it on the ROG. And man, what happened was I started reading the reviews, and a lot of the reviews were saying that it doesn't work with controllers. I said, I'm gonna take a try, because $10 and I get all these games.
Yeah,
and you can refund it.
Right. But yeah, that thing went off sale right in the cart, bro. Like, one of the prices on something in your cart is changed. I said, okay, yeah, I ain't paying 20 for it, but I would pay $9.
Changed. I'm like, what?
Yeah, but I bought the other games. When I go back to Jimmy, man, Jimmy was riding off the momentum of the PlayStation 4, man.
He was.
Yeah.
I don't see what the new guy can
towards
do.
the end, right?
You're right.
He can't.
Right. It's like, yeah, but I don't. What can the new guy do? Because these games are just getting so expensive.
Yeah.
And when you look at a
is it
company
expensive because of what they're trying to achieve, or is it expensive because of the technology that it takes to make those games?
For Sony, because of what they're trying to achieve.
Yeah.
They want their Jim Ryan said this. They want to simulate movies.
They need to simplify, man.
But see, that's what I've been saying. Well, yeah, I mean, but that's what I've been saying, Sick. Like, Breath of the Wild showed me the light, man. Hi-Fi Rush showed me the light. Phoenix Rising showed me the light. It's like, how would this game run on a next gen console? Right? We keep we keep wanting these high frame rates. Well, we hate 30 now. We can't stand 30 now. So if it's about frame rate, you can make a nice looking game. It doesn't have to look like you're looking at yourself in the mirror.
Yeah.
This is what we're shooting for. Every new title that they've gone away from like making fun games that function. They make games that look pretty. That's why I'm not a huge fan of Unreal. And from the sound of it, it's going to take way more than what people have access to. They've sold everybody 4090s, and the 4090s is not enough.
Yeah.
It's never enough. Every generation that comes, up until this last time when I got the 3080, I had a 1060, 2080, 3080, and every time you get it, you think you're gonna do it. You think you're good. Man, I had a 1060 for years.
I got a 1050 Ti.
You know,
right now.
And I got 1060 for years.
And like it's like now every time it's just never enough. Like people can't run Cyberpunk with max settings, right? It's like it bogs down everything so much. Why are we so high? Why I don't understand why we need ray tracing.
I actually turned it off on Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk?
It wasn't, yeah.
I thought you were playing with Starfield. Cap, see?
Yeah.
I booted it up, but I had to go to work and it took so long to start. And I forget it.
What, Starfield?
Cyberpunk.
Oh, Cyberpunk.
Yeah, but dude, Starfield, bro. I just started doing main quests on Starfield.
Did you?
I found another chick, man. I think I'm gonna go for Andrasia. What's her name is kind of boring. Sarah's kind of boring.
No, Sarah's boring. Andrasia's the better one because she has the accent.
We all agree.
Well, that too, but you know she's out there and she's out there trying to get things done. Sarah's talking about she want to go research and stuff. I can't wait for me. but no, I think Sony's in trouble. I mean, I've been saying this though, but it like up until this point, it's like you're just a stupid bot. You're a fanboy.
Yeah. You mean like this guy?
No, it's real.
Like this guy here?
Yeah, him and Reforge, those are like they're so indicative of the PlayStation, the psyche of a PlayStation fan. Like if those are your figureheads, wow. Like all they do is sit around complaining about Xbox. I can't think of one of the Xbox, one of the quote unquote figureheads of the Xbox community that just sit around crying about PlayStation all day.
No.
We never, Xbox fans never just sat around complaining about all the timed exclusivity deals that PlayStation was doing.
No.
And once it became evident that Xbox couldn't compete in that way or wasn't willing to compete in that way, it was like we just moved on. Now it's like these guys, they're going to have to buy an Xbox. See, all this time, they've been telling us that they had bangers. All this time, they've been telling us, just go buy a PlayStation. We don't want one.
Did I play this last time? Did I play this video?
I don't know.
Where he says how Xbox channels are crapping on fans and the brand and everything. It's like, but that's what you guys been doing about Xbox the entire time. And now
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like all this time they've been telling us to go buy a PlayStation, and then here we are telling them to go buy an Xbox, but they hate it. They hate so bad that they're gonna have to buy an Xbox to play a game they want to play. That they just got to sit here and complain about it.
So let's see what this great guy,
what Baby Teeth has to say.
Baby Teeth has to say, yeah.
Baby Teeth gonna be on baby steps day one.
Mr. Baby Gums, MBJ. MBG stands for Mr. Baby Gums. Oh, let's listen to this jerk off.
I mean, dude, toxic motherfuckers out here. 1,000,000 times worse than I could ever be, even if I tried.
So he's admitting that he is. Okay.
Are getting a platform. And you know how they're getting a platform? Do you think it's by enjoying games? Do you think it's by being optimistic about games? Do you think it's about talking about the games they're excited about? No. They're getting platforms by literally shitting on Sony and Sony fans while simultaneously talking good about Microsoft and pumping them up.
Now, at this point, I'm thinking he's just trolling. He's trolling here. Because he knows damn well this has been going on for a long time where it's PlayStation towards Xbox. This entire time. And now he's coming like, oh my God. Hey, you see this? They have a platform. They're crapping on Sony and the fans and celebrating Xbox. It's like, dude, get the hell out of here.
This is, and when I'm dude, these people I'm talking about are fucking losers. I mean, real losers. Entire platform, like low lifes, dude.
Just taking a dump on Xbox
every day. Yes.
Like people that shouldn't be accepted
complaining
anywhere
about
because
how
of
we
how
are not
fucked
sitting
up
around
they
talking
are.
about the games.
But they're not just getting a platform.
But when we do,
they're growing.
They spend equal time.
They're growing.
Saying how bad the game is.
Yeah. They're growing. They're growing. See, that's why I say he's just trolling. That's what he's doing. But
dude, it's an act.
And that's what I'm saying. It's an act, right? But this act got him an article where everybody will start to clown on him, right? And of course,
as they should.
And they should. And you got your Jimmy Neutron guy coming out with the reactions saying, like, yeah. You're gonna be happy when something happens to him if he self-deletes because mental health. And I was like, yes, go to mental health every single time somebody does something dumb to themselves.
Well, that's what they respond to. Like these people, mental health, homosexuality, or sexual preference. Those are the triggers to get people to rally behind you.
Yes.
So he starts talking about mental health, then people come to his aid.
Oh, did you hear that?
I don't. What?
Mental health.
Yeah. He tries to paint it as graphically as he can without actually saying the words and things like that. He's just basically, I hate to say it, like gaslighting. Oh, you're a bad person. You're going to be responsible for somebody offing themselves because you bullied them on the internet. Now, I know it happens. Normally, it's like small children when I hear it. But if you put yourself on the internet for public consumption, then you should be able to deal with everything that comes with it.
Yes.
Especially if you know in your heart of hearts that you're being completely disingenuous with every take that you make. And every take that you make is intended to irritate one side and incite the mob on the other side. He deserves it.
I think I've had one person mock me on this. Like, I think I was in like their video or something. I forgot who it was. That's how insignificant it was for me. And dude, I welcomed it. Like, I thought it was funny, right? How they were portraying me. I'm like, I don't care. It's like, you can think whatever you want. It's like, I welcome it. Go ahead, keep saying what you want to say. See what this.
Yeah, because you're a man. You're a grown ass man. Like some of these people, man, they look for people to feel sorry for them.
Yeah.
Like Reforge, like if you pay attention to his whole redemption arc, so to speak, he came out, he needs help. He's always been a villain. He's always been a douche. But when he fell from grace, he came back, apologizing. I was a hurt person. I'm paraphrasing. He didn't say that. Basically, I'm a hurt person that hurt people.
Yeah.
Don't judge me. I'm improving myself. So At this point, you can't attack somebody when they're down and when they're admit it and then they're down. So, just let me live over here. But when you go out of your way to address an entire community that that doesn't like you, he's a bootleg Colin Moriarty.
Yeah.
I wish you had clips of that goofball. Xbox will buy anything. Xbox want to buy everybody. I knew it. Dude, we don't care. Right? He has like this show, Sacred Symbols, the perfect name for a fanboy show. Sacred symbols. They're sacred to them.
Sacred symbols. What? To represent the symbols of Xbox? At the PlayStation?
PlayStation. Triangle, square, X, and circle. They spend a lot of, and they never have anything positive to say about Xbox, right? Yeah. And he likes to say that Xbox lacks creativity. They're not bringing anything to gaming while ignoring the great things that they did bring to gaming.
Yeah.
And I hate the way PlayStation fans speak about movie games. Mm-hmm. Like if every publisher studio out there, if they shot to make games that looked like that, they could. If they tried, they would. It's like, you look at Ninja Theory. Look at what they achieved, with the small budget that they had and the small team that they had. And imagine what they're gonna do now.
Yeah.
Let's just the narrative has to match, but I guess their narrative is more mental health, psychosis.
Yes.
But if they're able to tie that better than just having her have episodes, I think they have a winner. Like I said, that'll be the only game that has a chance to win Game of the Year from Xbox, because it hits on metrics that have nothing to do with gaming. Typically, how Game of the Year does, right? Baldur's Gate 3 is probably going to win Game of the Year because of the narrative around it. It had quote unquote woke, right? It released complete when it really didn't, but the narrative that it released complete.
Right.
There's no microtransactions. So this is the game that they're going to use to redirect the entire industry. Not. It's not going to be a hit on console. I haven't heard a pony say anything about it after it was found that it wouldn't be exclusive. I haven't seen any screenshots, anything after the bear. I haven't seen anybody talking about it other than saying it's a great game.
Yeah.
That's the PC community, and it's understandable because that is a PC game. It's a point and click adventure. That's what like the bedrock of PC.
Right.
Going out there with a mouse and being able to click guys around. But I hope the PlayStation figures it out. A lot of people think they're gonna die, but I don't think they're gonna die. I just think that they won't be number one for long.
Yeah.
They're already not number one in profit. So do you see, like, something is broken? And I've been trying to find that article again. One of the leaders told Jim Ryan to fix the broken business model. Yeah. Because this is broken. You make 18 billion and take home 1.5. This is broken. So if Nintendo has those margins, I'd have to rescind my comment by saying those are horrible margins, because that's still a lot of money, a lot of revenue to only take home. And I guess maybe that's marketing, staff, and all these other things that go into that margin. So I'd have to get into a deeper analysis into those numbers. But they're not number one.
You get the realest team out there and get them on it, man.
There's no team. It's the team of me. the team of me. Some things I just don't care about.
Yeah.
Like, I know that at the end of the day, Microsoft's success is going to come through Game Pass.
Yes.
Once they get the, oh no, the thing is, that's going to be great, Tech.
Yes.
Why is it like there are two things that made Activision. Well, not in Call of Duty. Well, technically three: Activision, Blizzard, King, Call of Duty, World of Warcraft, and Candy Soda Crush. Those games make money every month, even before they came out with Warzone.
Yeah.
And if they weren't selling microtransactions, which they weren't back in the day, they were selling tens of millions of copies every year.
Yep.
That is like one of the games that, and it probably outsells the sports games. I haven't looked in. I'm not big on sales numbers. I become big on sales numbers until I started interacting with ponies.
Yeah, I'm not either. I really don't care. It does nothing for me. It does nothing for me. Oh, your game sold only like 1 million copies. Take that, Xbot. I was like, okay, I'm still playing mine. I'm enjoying it. So I don't care if it's sold that many or not, You should care because they won't make a sequel. Then they just made a unique game, I guess.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. I was just about to say that. I only care that they sell enough to keep making more.
Yeah.
It's like when it came to Xbox, when it came to Dreamcast, Genesis, I didn't start really paying attention to that type of stuff until the Dreamcast, because I didn't know the Dreamcast died on me when it did. After the Dreamcast died, that's when I started paying attention to things like that.
The sequel stuff?
Right.
And when making another one,
Yeah. Well, even when they start making it, when the studios start making another one, then people start complaining, well, it's just the same game as the previous one. We see that now we hear that now with Halo, right? Halo doesn't come out until like every 5 years or so. And even then, people are complaining, well, it's just the same as last time. What's so different, huh? Make a new IP. I'm like, well, you can't have it both ways. Either make a great, unique game, one, or make one that people want and want to buy every 5 years or whatever it takes, right? But people still want to bitch about it and say, well, it's the same game from the previous time. I'm like, okay, well, you're never going to be.
I mean, Tech, this is what I don't understand about the Starfield hate. No matter what, every last studio, unless they get a different director, different crew, they have a formula. It's like when I was big into music, used to do music a lot. I can listen to a track and know who produced it, right? People complain about the quote unquote Ubisoft formula, right? But all their games have somewhat of a template. They're adventure games. Bethesda, they say make a new IP, but then when Bethesda makes a new IP, they're mad that it's so Bethesda. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's basically Fallout in space. No kidding.
No shit.
This studio has a formula. And that's why you have Arcane Leon, Arcane Austin. Right, but they Leon, they can make Deathloop, but what does it look like?
Yeah,
Dishonored.
Yeah,
all these studios have a formula. Naughty Dog can make a new IP, but guess what? It's gonna look like Last of Us with a new environment. It's gonna play like Last of Us in a new environment. Now, Horizon is pretty much it's different compared to Killzone. Like people want Coalition to do a new IP, but it's gonna feel like Gears.
Yeah,
because it's what they do well. It's what they've perfected or in the process of perfecting. We're human, so nothing's perfect. But you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like all these studios have a formula. I've never heard anything as stupid as what I've been hearing when it comes to this conversation surrounding Starfield. They're complaining that Bethesda made a Bethesda game.
Yes.
They expected Flight Simulator to be built in this game.
Jack in the Box came out with a different, like a burger, but different.
Well, I haven't eaten Jack in the Box since they got rid of the mayo onion sauce.
Wow.
Yeah, y'all can keep that, man. That was the thing that set Jack in the Box apart. Whataburger for me.
I like their sourdough, and it's my go-to burger. It's a sourdough. When I go to Jack in the Box, it's my go-to.
Y'all got Jack in the Box sick?
No.
No?
Yeah, because we didn't have them when I was there either. We got Carl's. Hey, we got Bojangles down here now. But we got Popeyes is better than Bojangles. But on the east, we didn't have Popeyes. We had Bojangles.
I heard it's similar.
And
but Popeyes is better.
Yeah.
Popeyes is like 2 times, 3 times better.
Oh,
Now
really?
Bojangles has stepped up. Yeah, Bojangles has stepped their game up.
You know,
It's just the flavors, bro. That big Cajun
you know who
influence.
has good
Man, it's
chicken
real.
that I rarely see now. I don't know if they're closed or not. I haven't seen one in a long time.
See,
And they've stepped up their spiciness. Was Churches.
KFC. Oh, Churches. Yes,
Oh.
I heard this.
Yes,
bro, I love Churches.
Churches.
Big pieces, little prices.
If you can't find a Popeyes,
You also
Churches is the
like
next
dogs,
best thing if you want spicy chicken.
Tech, you out of the hood, man. I am too. So like, the closest Churches that we have is at a gas station. You gotta go to the hood for Churches.
It's good stuff, man.
Hey, sick, man.
Now.
And when you bite it, grease shoots out.
It's all greasy. Yes.
Motherfucker.
And the chicken, a thigh, because I only eat thighs or wings.
Yes.
A thigh is as big as your fist, and I know you 6'3", 6'4". That's how that's how big the chicken that steroidal meat. Your preteens will have boobs and beards.
Oh my god.
Bro,
Okay,
bro,
there's
that's
the Churches.
steroidal
There's the
chicken.
Churches. It's not too far.
Yeah, bro.
It's like
Big as
10,
a house.
10
It is.
minutes away. 10 minutes
It
away
is
from the house.
huge, bro. Sick. You remember? I mean, not sick. Tech. Did you ever eat Church's thighs? I mean, breasts.
Yeah, they're big.
Huge. I don't eat breasts though, but golly, I wish. Like when I see those breasts, I wish I liked them.
Yeah,
Dude, they are
my
huge.
My wife doesn't like it. She likes
like
dark meat. She likes dark
me
meat.
too.
And I like dark meat too. I prefer
That's why I
dark
like
meat,
the thigh.
but
Juicy, flavorful. It's got
Yes.
skin.
but
can be all
my
crispy.
wife's like, how can you
Oh my God.
how can you eat chicken breasts? I was like, I don't know, because they're good. It's just good. I mean,
Nah,
I'll eat 'em if I'm hungry,
if
but that's not my number one pick.
if there's no skin attached to it, I don't want it. Like I'll eat, I try to grab as
Then
much
it's
of the
flavorful
skin.
then. Yeah.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Now,
bro.
here's
It's
another-
got. You know what I use? I use white meat for chicken salad.
now here's my favorite. Back in the day, I don't know if they're still around in Houston because it's the only place
French's.
Which one?
French's.
No.
How did we get here?
Chicken Plus.
This is
That's how we roll.
So back in the day, you can go to this place called Hart's Chicken.
No,
Right?
they're pretty much dead.
It's a buffet place. Holy cow. It was good. It's just regular chicken, not spicy. Just regular chicken. But it's a buffet. They have all the chicken you want.
It's all you can eat.
All
buffet.
you can eat, right? And it's not a big buffet, right? They have the big section of the chicken and everything else is sides. You can have mashed potatoes. You have corn. You got mac and cheese. You got everything. All you can eat for like $7, right?
Wow.
Right? For $10, you can have your drink and your chicken, whatever, right? Not only that, they had the best yeast rolls you can ever have.
Yeah.
Big things, dude. You think they were Goombas from Super Mario? That's how big those things were. And man, I went there too many times. I don't know if they're still around in Houston. I never.
They're pretty much dead. You can find them like one in like
the hood.
they're gonna be in the hood, but they're not in every hood like they used to be.
Yeah.
Because sick. What he's not saying is you can spend $9 and you got a meal, bro. You got all you can eat.
Yeah,
Good, crispy, fresh fried chicken.
Yes.
They had buffalo wings,
Yes.
green beans, macaroni and cheese for $9 and a salad bar.
Like,
and like he said, they had great yeast rolls.
yeah.
I'm not
And
a
that's
bread
what Game
person, but
Pass
I can even acknowledge
And that's
that.
what Game Pass is. And that's what Game Pass is for games.
Yes.
It's that same
Game
element.
Pass is hearts. No, man, Game Pass is first.
That my wife.
You remember first?
I've only been there once or twice, and my wife used to love going to that place.
Bro,
said-
hey, sick.
She'd tell me, let's go to Furs and eat. I'm like, what? Is that a coat store?
You,
I said, no.
hold up, you didn't like furs, bro?
No, I don't know what it was. That was the thing.
Oh, bro. Sick. Do y'all have Piccadilly?
No.
I know y'all don't have what we have down here. Sick. What is that cafeteria?
plenty with this stuff.
Lubies. Like I know y'all don't have Lubies because like I think Piccadilly.
Remember Lubies?
No,
you never heard of Lubies?
No.
No.
So I'm talking about Tech.
No, I have. I've gone.
I thought you said you never heard of it.
No.
Okay, but what cafeterias do y'all have?
Cafeteria.
Yeah, like it's a buffet line and it's nice foods. They got stuff called Luann plates and things like that.
The Luann special.
Okay. That's close. That's close enough. That's close enough. Imagine Boston Market was all you can eat. Imagine Boston Market sold things like lasagna and cakes and pies.
Oh yeah.
Boston Market is delicious.
Kind of like the Chinese buffets. A lot of the Chinese buffets will have like a lot of.
No. This is next level, bro. Like this is like I'm trying to get you to understand because I don't think you understand what I'm saying.
No.
Like Tech, you know Luby's. Imagine Luby's was an all you can eat buffet.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what Furs was. And then you don't walk up there with your nasty ass hands that you didn't wash. You tell them what you want and they bring it to your plate as many times as you ask for it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
They didn't have to tell you don't waste food because you ate it all.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like that, so I just want you to understand what Furs was.
Yeah.
And to this day, my wife and I, we still don't understand how it didn't work out. Imagine a breakfast buffet with fried batter bacon. And waffles and fried chicken and real syrup, not that watery syrup that they serve you at Waffle House and Denny's.
Yeah.
Syrup that you have to wait for it to come out.
Yeah.
It was next level. It was next level, bro.
Yeah.
Like that. I don't know why it didn't work out.
Yeah, the COVID, man.
They tried twice.
We'll blame COVID. The whole thing.
No, because they came when we were younger. We were about the same age.
Yeah.
They came when we were younger, left, came back, died again.
Yeah. Yeah, my wife knows about Furs. She knows more about it than I do. It cracks me up.
You missed out.
Because when I think I went one time, maybe twice, and she's like, "Let's go eat Furs."
I don't live in the South, man.
Like what?
But Tech didn't go either.
I'm like,
he had access.
I'm like, what?
But he went to all these other places, so I don't know.
I was like, what's this Furs place? Is it a coat store? No, it's a good food. You go eat. All right, let's go. Oh yeah.
I think they're from Arizona, Tech, and I think they just stayed in their central location.
Well, I'm going to Arizona. Remember?
Well, look for it. Look for it.
Yeah.
All right.
Because where are you going to like Glendale, Scottsdale? Where are you going? Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Yeah. Okay.
We're gonna go see the Grand Canyon and all that stuff.
Yeah, white folk stuff.
But man, talking about this food, how well we ate when we went to these buffet places. Because I don't go much to buffets anymore. The only place is CC's Pizza is the only place because of the kids. But we gaming in a buffet line, man. 6 more games.
Yeah, but he said it was Hearts though. that's how we got there sick because you compared to Hearts, and Hearts is good, but it's ghetto.
It's ghetto. But the ghetto place is always the best though. That's the thing.
It's like the Chinese.
Yeah, that's true. That's
true. Ghetto place, dude. Ain't no joke, man. I go to ghetto places are always the best.
Sick, real quick. Sick. You're from New York. I don't know what the Chinese people here are on, but the Chinese people up there are next level compared to what we got down here. Unless you go to the high end Chinese places, and I ain't talking PF Chang. I'm talking about the independent Chinese people.
You mean
Dude, when I went to
New York? I mean,
yeah, but the independent restaurants. But see, all of y'all got so much competition there though. Like here is because I got some fat brisket on the table right now waiting for me. But like, I'm just gonna say this and be done. You go to New York, bro. Tech, if you ever go, just go get yourself a duck. Oh my God.
Oh Lord Jesus, he ain't lying.
Dude, they gave me a whole duck with some shrimp fried rice, and I hurt myself.
Yep.
The duck was the duck. I don't know if you know duck, but duck is a very lean, dry animal. They retain the fat and just drizzle it back on there and keep roasting.
Yes.
It was delicious. Tech, I'm done.
All right. Well, listen, up north we have Chinese restaurants. The hood is infested with them. They're everywhere. Like
but y'all next level.
And they're all good. They're all good.
Yeah,
here we got stuff called Timmy Chan's and Jackie Chan's and.
Well, Timmy's been around for like long time.
Yeah, but what you guys,
I mean, they've been talking about it in rap songs down in Houston.
Everywhere.
But see, that's for the hood though, right? Because you can get a wingding. I don't know how much wingdings cost now, but back in the day, wingding $5.99. You get 6 wings, whole wings, and rice with gravy.
When I worked in downtown Dallas, I would go to this one shop, this little convenience store, ghetto convenience store. Man, but they got some wings though. The same thing down in Houston when I worked in downtown Houston. I would go to this raggedy convenience store, and at the very back they got a kitchen. And I'm like, you can order whatever you want, and like always ordered wings, man, because they were good. I'm
gonna have to go to Wawa after the show. That's what I'm gonna have to do.
And so, just like we like to eat chicken at buffets and whatever food that comes with it, man, we like to game with the buffet games because October is loaded up with some more games right now. Well, it's coming soon. The Lamp Ladders League, I don't have no idea what that is, but I'll check it out. Warhammer 4K Dark Tide, which I think we've been waiting for a long time, finally coming out October 4th. Forza Motorsport, which is the definition of any type of game, the racing game. That is the racing game you should be playing. Then you got Skylines number 2, Miniko's Night Market.
Took the money for the Forza expansion, like the premium upgrades.
Oh yeah,
they would have charged you for it the day before yesterday.
Yep. Gisant, which is what I'm looking forward to. Besides Forza and Warhammer, I'm looking for the Gisant one, and can't wait to get to those games when they land on Game Pass. Woo! This month, baby. Right. This month. Yep.
Ain't gonna lie, man. The competitor came up with a good little lineup for their Plus. They got Callisto Protocol.
I know, and I bought it for like $19. Now I could have got it.
I like it when games come that I was considering buying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
I love that in particular.
So my daughter came in here showing me her birthday party rings. Did you go through the upcoming lineup for Game Pass?
I just did.
That's what I was asking. She took my attention.
Oh,
so
she took your attention?
Yeah. So do you have it up on the screen? Let me get my phone.
No, because I took it off. But the major ones is Gisant on Halloween, and you got Forza Motorsport coming out, and Warhammer Dark Tide that I've been waiting for.
You said Gisant.
Gisant. I don't know what the pronunciation is. Gisant, but that's one I've been waiting for. No, I'll bring it up.
Appreciate it.
Xbox Gisant.
The game.
Yeah. Let's see.
It sounds like something I don't want to play.
Don't be like that.
You got commercials, bro?
Well, I'm not streaming this yet. The screen. Because I switched my scene.
Sometimes I wish I didn't have the YouTube Music deal, so I can see some of the commercials.
No, you don't want the commercials. So this is the one.
They're normally targeted, sick. So that American Express is just for you. That lets me know that you have a good credit score, and they're coming for you.
I already got one.
Oh yeah, I do want to play that.
Yeah, see,
that's why they put that ad towards you, because Google knows that you don't pay with a credit card and you pay with a debit card.
Yep. So
yeah, I do want to play that.
It's the one I
didn't know that's what it was called. That's the game that the ponies were saying. Oh no, look, man,
they complain about every single game, man.
The same cast that were hyping up Chia.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I played Chia.
And I got it for Epic for free. The same Epic.
It was free.
Yeah.
What?
That's how I got it.
Oh man, I got out of the habit of checking with Epic, man.
Yeah, I'm intermittent with that. In fact, I'm gonna go check right now because I haven't checked in a couple days.
But Tech, bro, it's gonna be so hard to try to play these games.
It is, because I still got games that I bought that I haven't even touched yet, haven't even opened them yet. They're just sitting there. And see, it's a Don't Nod game. I like Don't Nod games.
I like Don't Nod too. Did you play Vampire?
No, I didn't play that yet. You guys keep telling me it was good.
A lot of people didn't think it was so hot, but
you guys were like all over it when it was out.
I'm sold at Vampire, so
yeah. But no, I want to play this game. This is looks very interesting. Something I would play.
Mm-hmm. You know, if I'm in the right mood, I'm down for an exploration game like this, where it's like no action, no enemies, just explore. Like,
but also Cocoon came out, I think this month. I haven't touched that. I downloaded it. Texas Chainsaw came out.
Is Cocoon the game by Limbo people?
I think so. Let's see. I'll look it up. I mean, there's tons, even little ones that just came out, and nobody's giving them attention. Oh, I need to catch up on that. It's Asuka. I don't know how you say her name.
Damn, look at all these epic games I got. Holy crap.
Yeah, Inside Limbo. Seeing people buy Inside Limbo. So I want to play this too. And I just downloaded the other day too, just to have it on my car so I can remember that I need to play it. Otherwise, I'll forget. But I'm so hooked on Starfield, dude. And still, I have not touched any game since the launch of Starfield.
I wish I could freeze my Game Pass. If I could freeze it for a year, I'd be cool.
Why? Because of Starfield?
But then maybe, yeah, because like normally it'll take me like 5 years to beat a Bethesda game, because I'll play it for a long time, stop playing it, go back to it, stop playing it. But like this game, I haven't put it down.
No, I haven't put it down either.
I haven't put it down.
Nope.
Because it's like there's so much to do. Like I've never, like in Fallout 4, I would only do outpost things that they made me do or told me to, hey, go do this.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't into it. But see, mining for resources requires an outpost, and you need like all these resources. Like you need them if you want to craft certain things. And I've gotten 2 fragments, and then on the 3rd fragment, it hit me that I can mine the kaolite or calamite or however you pronounce it, calamite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that means I missed out. I missed out on 60 pieces of calamite. Yeah. Yeah, I did.
Wow.
But
because I haven't been able to buy it from a vendor yet.
So what level are you at right now?
35.
Wow. I'm 19.
Level 30. Level 35. I've done like 3 main quests. I've been like just doing like when people are talking and I pick up a quest, I go do it.
Yeah.
I talk to every NPC that has a name. So like if they have a name, that means they have something to say or they're gonna lead you somewhere.
Yeah.
I land on random planets and they send me on a whole quest line. I landed on the
I've done that.
on like Paradiso. Completed that quest and then found another quest.
Did you get the quest where the not the stranded but the lost old Earthling ship?
Yeah.
Nope.
And you have to buy a grav drive.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. No, my negotiation is good.
I negotiated the price to be cheaper though for the grav drive.
I negotiated for her to just come down. You don't own anything, and I stole the keys from the guy, and I just couldn't do it because.
So you were able to get them to live on the planet, but not be in indentured servants.
They were indentured service. Indentured servants. Yeah, because like it's like buy a grav drive. I was like, I don't want to buy anything, and I don't know how much you guys like. I walked around the ship. I toured the whole ship. They had kids in classes learning. Teachers would teach kids, and it's like I can't blow this ship up.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're pretty much indentured service, and she was willing to do it because I basically, used the persuasion to tell her, things have changed, and you do not have any. You can't come claim this.
Yeah, I sent them down to Presidio, and they were like they had to work off their debt.
Yeah, indentured servants. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what that is. But what I did was I bought the grab drive, but with the grab drive it was gonna be 40,000, but I used a persuasion to bump it down to like 25K. And so
it's a pretty good deal.
I was like, yeah. I was like,
I can use that grab. I haven't, and I've not been able to go back to the Crimson Fleet quest for the UC for a commander, whatever the African man's name is. Looks like bootleg Lance Reddick. I haven't been able to do the Crimson Fleet quest because I did the Ranger quest, and all the Rangers do is kill the Crimson Fleet. So my bounty is like 250 grand. So I said I ain't giving them 250,000.
No.
I have about 300,000 of contraband that I need to sell to them.
Oh my god! Yeah.
Because the den, because you can create bins. I created the bins, and I throw it in there. It looks neat. Like they're not in the storage. They're like you can look in there, and it looks like almost like little video game suitcases just stacked all on top of each other in a box. But no, I'm not giving them money.
I just realized that these ships have all these cases and compartments to put stuff in. Like I've just finally been learning the magnitude of the micromanagement of storing your items.
Yeah.
And then that the bedroom that you have at the loft, the case there is unlimited, I think.
The case that's unlimited is in the basement, and I don't know if you've been to the black dude with the Russian name.
Oh, Vladimir.
I know about Vladimir.
Yeah, Vlad.
Question about that. No, I'm saying at the lodge. The bedroom that you get in the lodge, the one
right.
bedroom that's available, and how I have a locker there. That locker, you sure it's not unlimited because it doesn't have a number? I looked everywhere. I've been.
If you looked and you just saw // then it's unlimited. But I know the one in the basement in front of the research is unlimited. There's also one in Vlad's house. That's my new base.
Yeah, I've been there.
The only problem with trying to create an outpost there, because I found platinum. That's one of the places you can find platinum. It's too many trees. You can't really see.
Just cut them down.
I wish I could. I would definitely try to mow them down.
So are you guys hyped or planning to look into the new MetaQuest 3 is here?
Hell yeah.
Pre-ordered.
You did?
I wish I could get that for my birthday. I don't have the money to pre-order it yet. I knew you would have.
$500.
$700.
700. Oh, that's starting. Okay, so what's the models here?
Well, the 128 is I think 500 and some change.
Yeah, that's enough for me, frankly.
It's enough. It's enough. You know what? Look, you can manage, right? You can always manage.
Hey, you want to meet on Roblox? You want to meet on Roblox?
I would.
Oh no, I don't manage. I have the 64 gig Quest 2, and I'm just fine with that. I never get up to the 128.
That's what I'm saying. You can manage. You can manage, but like my children, because my son, he's big on it, and I got a bunch of games for him. Because I got an Oculus, so like a Rift, so like I gotta break out the whole thing, the whole wire setup, the sensor setup, and maybe I can bribe him into doing the right thing with this VR.
I'm using the Quest instead, yeah.
But like, they don't do well managing things when I'm not around. So if I say, hey, you can use it and the game's already there, all you have to do is just go play it. I don't have to tell them, hey, you need to do this. This is how you delete. That's why. Because they install just to install.
Yeah.
Like that's how they.
Yeah.
That's how they do, and then they'll cry. Hey, it's saying there's no space. They call me. I'm at work, bro. And I have
the dumbest stuff.
I just have to break down. Hey, how to uninstall? Because they got Series S's.
Mine haven't asked me to buy a VR game in a long time. They still like their Saber Beats. They'll play that.
Beat Saber is
Beat Saber, yeah.
So-called addictive.
Wow, what a dad moment there, huh? Didn't even know what it was. You said it backwards.
So look, I really bought Alex for my son,
Mhm.
and I started playing it because
Is
he
it on
didn't
sale right
appreciate it. Never.
There's some horror games I want on the VR.
I've
But
never
Half-Life
seen that
Alyx.
game on sale, but I'm sure it has been on sale at some
Half-Life
point.
Alyx was on sale like a couple days ago for like $20. I didn't pick it up.
For real?
Yeah.
You slept. You slept. I paid full price like 6 months ago, like 3 months ago.
Wow.
let's see.
Man, that's crazy. Oh well.
It is crazy, yo.
Can't get all the deals.
No, you
Yeah.
can't. Oculus. My wish list. Here's my wish. See, what's my wish list?
I wish this is like 300 something.
Oh, they changed up the
Long.
crap. They lost my wish list. How can they do this?
Waiting on Radiant Silvergun. I really want to buy that.
Sign up
Oh
or
my God.
log into Meta
I know
account.
on my Raw Guy Live.
So do it my Facebook account. I never liked that they
But
did.
this is. I bought Half-Life Alex. I bought the Gorilla game. Man, those little kids talk so bad in there. You know the little game where all you do is move your arms, you can jump around and climb trees and stuff.
Yeah.
Sick.
Oh, look.
Yeah,
See,
that-
they got the Exorcist Legion VR for sale for $16.99 and it ends in 3 days. I want that one.
I'm going to on this trip, so I gotta, put my money towards that. I can't be buying games left and right, but I'd be looking at it like, damn,
Why not, man? Just do it.
Half-Life Alyx is $20. I'm like, shit. Oh man.
Let's see if
It's gonna be epic.
let's see if the trailer can play here. Oh, it is. There it is. There it is. Oh, was I streaming that the whole time? Dang it! I hate doing that. Okay. Like it looks so scary. Oh my god, I want to play.
It was funny watching my son play Creed. Yeah.
Oh my!
I bought this game.
Mine looks funny when he's playing because it squishes his face, so his cheeks are all like puffing out, right? And I guess the way he wears it, it squishes his smile, so he's never smiling. He always has like a sad face on the entire time. But yeah, I want to play this. I want to play.
I bought him a medieval game.
Mm-hmm.
All the top-rated games that weren't like what I thought to be exorbitant, I bought them for him. Like that, like $60 per game. I never see them on sale. Sick, you should have got that, man. $20.
Yeah.
I never see that game on sale, but I'm sure this. I just don't see it. I also don't go on Steam every day.
Yeah.
See, this is what I'm going to be doing, like walking on planks, walking around with the torch, right? Shit, I do that now in my house. Kids got these Legos all over the place, man. I got to watch out for them when I step.
Oh, so what's next?
Man, that hurts so bad.
Nothing else, man. That's all I got for tonight, unless you guys want to.
Oh, cool. Well, I don't know.
We want to talk about more chicken? More.
We'll talk more about chicken. What time is
You
it?
talk about more chicken. This was the chicken show, man. Talking about hearts, Popeyes.
If any of the viewers are from Houston, they understand.
Oh
Kentucky
yeah.
Fried Chicken.
Is it? Man, I gotta find. Now I gotta look. It's like
I thought when you said a store that you don't really see anymore, I thought it was KFC because I was probably 3 months ago.
KFC. Yeah, let's see. Hearts.
I was like, man, what's going on with KFC? Like, I don't see lines. I see more people at Cane's than at KFC.
Oh, there still is Hearts Chicken out in Houston. There. Let's see. There's one off of 290.
That's what I was about to say over there or in the Fofo.
They got one. Yeah, no, 249. Oh, that's over by Town Ball. Where's that?
I fofo make sure your kids don't grow no more.
It's
Well,
249.
Fofo is 44 is a bus route. Acres home. The ghetto.
So,
Well, they're gentrifying it now.
yeah. It's over by Bellway 8 and 249. And then where's the next one? The next one would be down by Bray Oaks.
You know they came from New York.
Oh, those are good ones then.
Bray Oaks, and then let's see what's ghetto here. Let's see what ghetto.
I bet they use fresh grease at those.
Let's see, Beltway 8,
and the chicken is always golden brown.
Alameda, Genoa, and close to
Ghetto.
Post Oak.
Ghetto.
Yep, ghetto area. There's not that many. There's like 1, 2, 3. There's only 4 in Houston. And they're not even in proper Houston.
I just saw 3 of them. They just closed one down right down the street from me, but I live in the Woodlands, so like they had one. They completely like it's like they stripped that building. Like there was a hearts there.
This one has a 3.8 review. Oh, let's see what their prices are. They got the 8 mix.
Probably $12.99 by now.
Let's see, buffet. Give me the buffet price. Let's see how much is the buffet right now. Come on, get in focus. Every day looks like $5.99. It's a little blurry. It could be $9.99. They got liver, gizzards.
Oh yeah, liver and gizzards. Yep.
Wow.
You don't eat? Do you eat that? They eat that sick?
Hell yeah, I eat. I'm Haitian, bro. We eat all. Trust me.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. They got lizards, liver, gizzard.
You gotta special order those. You gotta say I want some.
Over a month ago, when I was at my sister's house.
All you can eat.
I don't even get. To
okay, so it is. It's all day, every day. $9.99. Seniors, it's like I don't know. Can't tell. It's like all blurry. Lower than that, I think it's $8.99, and then kids is $5.99. So, but still $9.99. You cannot beat that for what you're getting.
Hey, Tech, did you ever go to Fish Place?
I've never heard of it.
How long you been in Dallas?
Since 2009.
Yeah. Okay, I guess you just slept there. Fish Place was a place where you can get all the chicken tenders, shrimp, or catfish. Well, now it's swifish. Everybody's selling swifish. I always have to ask. I don't know, like, why are we substituting? Well, probably because it's cheap Vietnamese fish, but I don't like swifish. I don't like tilapia either. I will eat it. It's not that I don't like it. I don't prefer it. How's that? But
yeah,
man, you can get, and they got dirty rice, red beans and rice on the sides. All you can eat.
All right,
$15
for people who want to view. This was Church's Chicken. Just a simple little buffet line with all the sides.
We have Red Robin. You got that.
You got who?
Red Robin.
Yeah, we got those too.
Dude, that's a burger joint. You got Smash Burger. Smash Burger is better. No, Red Robin was nice.
See, now it looks like
have them in Arizona.
Now it looks like they got the buffet over by the register and the counter. Before it used to be like right smack in the middle.
That's Hearts, right?
Yeah,
not Churches.
No, I'm sorry. Yeah, Hearts.
Yeah, because if Churches had a buffet, that would be.
Oh man, it's so good. Now I want to go.
This dude put pictures up.
Yeah, put pictures up, man.
Oh! The desserts for peach cobbler, and you can ask for ice cream.
Yeah. But look at these people. Look how happy these people are, man. So I'm going to Churches.
They look like they look. You better get your own. That's what I was going to ask you, Tech, because I was in Grapevine.
Look, it's a little old ass building in the middle of nowhere.
Tech, did you ever go to Grandy's?
Oh yeah.
Y'all got one. I don't know if it's still there, but last time I was in Grapevine, they had one. I said, I don't care. I told my wife, I said, I don't care where you want to eat. We went to the Wolf Lodge. I said, I don't care where you want to eat, what you eat, but I'm going here. All you can eat fried chicken, mashed potatoes or corn. With it. The reason why I thought about Grandy's is the yeast rolls. Tech.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with the yeast rolls.
We don't have Grandy's. Grandy's been gone.
No, they've been. There's. I think there's still one here, unless they closed it down. I don't remember. It's not too far from where I live. I mean, maybe like 15 minutes. Grandy, let's see. Yeah. Is he still around? Yeah, it's still around.
Where is it?
It's in I think it's Irving. Looks like it's Irving. Oh yeah, I remember. I know where it's at. It's not too far from the house. Yeah. I take one road and I'm there to Grandy's. Now I'm going to have to go and take a picture and send it over to you.
I would drive there. Like, Layton keep letting me, when you going to come back up here, man? I'm going to Grandy's, bro. You can roll if you want to. That's nostalgia, man.
Yeah, come on, dog. You gonna come, Grand? You gonna get right. Right.
You eat that? Yeah. You coming?
Man,
yeah, I'll go.
I go, man. I'll go. We need a message here. Hey, man, let's go meet up at Grandy.
Don't sleep on Grandy's, bro.
No.
Those fried chickens, man. Hey, bro, Taco Bell sells fried chicken.
No, well, we got the combo one. We got the Taco Bell with the KFC right in it.
Well, it's all owned by Pepsi.
Yeah.
Fried chicken. That's quite redundant, isn't it?
Chicken fried chicken? Well, because there's chicken fried steak.
No, I get that, but it's the chicken. So it's chicken fried. That's kind of redundant. If it was a different meat, then yeah.
No, the thing is, chicken fried chicken became a thing after chicken fried steak.
Right.
So then you pretty much know what you're getting. It's a pounded flat chicken breast, right? That's how it works.
Man, I ate before I started. And
look at him. He's calling out the redundancies and things like that, man. Just eat it.
It is a thing. Oh, hell yeah. I'm about to go find me some chicken after this in the air fryer. What are you talking about?
Hey, man. Hey, this Grandy's here. It's in, where is this one? I can't see the address. Anyways, I think this is in Plano. They got a 4.2. Man, I must have some good service, man. Grandy's. That's too funny. Where's this one? Yeah,
I think you're laughing a little bit too hard over there.
Yeah, it sure is in Plano. Man,
Plano? I don't know. I don't know Plano. I don't know Dallas like that.
There you go. Let's look at that. Grandy's.
Oh man.
Yo, hold on. Look at this.
Good.
Big old chicken.
Man, that's whoa, hold up. Go back.
What, the chicken?
Oh, that's fried chicken. That ain't no chicken fried chicken.
No, ain't no chicken fried. Oh, look, gravy. Oh,
there
Ponty. Ponty's already got turned on with this picture. He's like, oh man, I want that white gravy.
Oh man, what are those, hush puppies?
No, those are fried okra.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't like okra either.
Man, put some ranch on it.
Put some ranch. Yeah,
fuck okra. Ranch ain't gonna help.
Dude, they got pot roast now?
That's what it looks like. They got breakfast buffet.
Yo, man. Yo, let's end the show so I can go farm me some chicken.
They got breakfast buffet. I'm gonna have to go.
I got to go farm me some chicken.
All right, we'll go. Well, hey, one more thing. Look.
You know who has a good...
Hey, check.
Look.
Salisbury steak now? Dang.
Hold on. Bam, man. Take it home.
Well, that's too far for me. It's like 4 hours.
Yeah.
So I'll just look at pictures.
Oh,
but I mean, I got
cinnamon roll, baby. Get this cinnamon roll.
That's breakfast. That's breakfast.
Yeah. What is this?
But
Mumtaz. Yeah.
Like corn. Some type of Middle Eastern.
Oh, look, rolls, baby. Woo! Come out at night, man. Get it all lit up.
Look like a bootleg falafel.
Oh my goodness! All right, man. Let's end this because we're talking about food. Now we've been like off of gaming for like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the main topic, man, was Jimmy, man. Shout out to Jimmy, man.
Shout out to Jimmy, man. He did what you can, but
he didn't do anything.
Yep.
all he did was show up and speak eloquently about PlayStation.
Yes, he did.
That's what should be on his tombstone. He didn't do anything.
Yeah. No,
he did nothing. I don't know. Like I said, what's the new guy gonna do? He's gonna get them to increase the budget. Like,
well, they
it's
did.
It's gonna take more money.
They announced like they're gonna give him $8 billion for acquisitions, and everybody started coming around. It's like $8 billion. That's cute.
Yeah, but the $8 billion was not just for PlayStation; it was for Sony. And you see, they bought another headset manufacturer or something like that.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, like that's not just for PlayStation.
Yeah,
and this is what I wanted to see from Microsoft back in the beginning of the Xbox One generation. It's like, just go buy some companies. You know, like honestly, like I always thought that both of the consoles, their first party was, as far as output was just decent.
Were they buns?
Not buns, because like they did have their games. Like PlayStation had their games, Xbox had their games, but they were infrequent.
Their competition game was buns. They sat there.
But they were infrequent. Sick. It's
yes,
like
yes.
I have to pause because I would call in tech sick tech, right?
Yeah.
Both with these little 3-letter names. So like they just don't release a lot. See, like now
Eli.
they got right. Okay, there you go. All right. But I'm supposed to be realist though. Like they don't call you Gonzalo.
But it's
we're not gonna call you Gonzalo, right? So I'm gonna call you Zalo. Look, like it's gonna take money, man, and I think that gaming is about to price smaller players out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
What the heck was that?
No, it's just a screen. I stopped sharing. I'm not gonna show anything more.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I'm just interested to see, man, because live service is not gonna turn the tide for them.
No.
And the new guy's gonna have to come up. He's gonna have to green light a project, and it's gonna be luck.
Yeah.
Like nobody saw Nintendo. Nobody saw Nintendo. Selling minimum 10 million of every release. Hell, ARM sold 8 million. Mario Party sold 17 million. They never experienced that type of success with their first party.
Nope.
So, Microsoft remedied their issue when it comes to first party attention to their first party with a service. PlayStation gonna have to do something because people are not buying their games. And every time I say something like that, I get a pony says, "Well, 20 million sales, well, 120 million consoles." That means that you got 100 million people who don't give a fat rat about your product, but they rave about your console. But the console is supposed to be the delivery device for the first party software.
Yep.
Anyway, I know y'all tried to end this stream, so I'm gonna shut up.
All right, guys. Punny, good night. Everybody else who's watching, 'cause I know there's some people in there still. I just don't know who they are. Thanks for
shout out to the chat.
Shout out to the chat.
Yeah, because it's like, can you see the chat through Discord?
No, but I can.
No.
I can. No.
Okay. I have to open it on the web and then pop out the chat to do it. That's what I do.
I think this offers some features and things, but StreamYard is doing some things like you can like be in StreamYard and interact with the chat now. Like they're upgrading.
Hey, dude, listen, real quick. You have an iPad Pro with USB.
I have a Galaxy, and so does Ted.
Mm-hmm.
What were you about to say though?
Because iPadOS add support for UVC, the video standard that all the net cams and all the USB capture devices use. So when you just plug them in, they just work with no drivers, right? Well, iOS just added that for the iPad, so you can get like a $16 adapter that goes from USB-C to HDMI, and turn your tablet into a portable monitor.
Yeah,
that's cool. I mean, my wife has an iPad Pro. I just don't like them.
They're too locked down.
But
I don't mind it as a tablet. I just don't like it as a phone.
But imagine if the Quest did that. And you could plug in an HDMI into it. That would be awesome.
But did you see? Well, it's not new news, but okay. I know you don't want to end, but okay, I'm gonna say it.
Yeah, go ahead.
What you guys say?
Zuck like went up.
Oh, your boy Mark.
He basically. Yeah, he said that Game Pass, you can stream Game Pass.
Yeah.
It's built in. You don't have to side load or do anything extra. It's there. It's built with that in mind. And that was one of the things that was like, it made me, because I saw that today. I did the pre-order yesterday and I saw the video today, and that made me feel better about my purchase. Because I don't know, well, I have an Oculus. So you can do console streaming. That's what I used to do. You can console stream to your PC and run the game through the Oculus. Mm-hmm. I don't know, like, if you know Unreal. Like, if you play games on Unreal, like, man, it's just like you got this big old TV and you don't really.
Well, that's what I wanted with that HDMI in. If it could work on the Quest, that would be awesome. If the Quest Android supported UVC, but Android doesn't, so I can't believe Android doesn't. But there's that
I
one
wish that.
tablet that Lenovo had, I think it was, where it did HDMI in as well. And so I was always hoping for that, but apparently this guy Gonzalo over here didn't remember that it ever existed. We talked about it before. He didn't remember when I told him.
I wish that. It was sick. I wish they would let me connect the Quest to the ROG Ally or hell, even the Steam Deck.
Well,
Switch, anything.
Ally, performance is crap.
With the Quest 3?
Go play some Roblox.
Yeah. With the Quest 2.
I play with you. I play with my kids. They like robbing banks.
They like skipping the toilet.
Dude, my son. I know my daughter. I know my daughter, the one who I went and asked, who heard me ask my wife if she ever heard of it. She sent my son in here, my 6-year-old in here, and he's like, "Daddy, look, Daddy, look, Daddy, look, look." And I said, "What are you showing me?" And then I just shut up. I said, "Go away."
Scribbler.
He said, "Go away."
And what'd your wife say? Yeah, I know. They play it all the time.
Well, my 6-year-old, my other kid.
Yeah.
Oh, I muted myself when she came here, and I was like, "Oh, did you show Game Pass?" She was like, "Daddy, look, she got these rings. They're throwing her a Roblox party." My wife probably spent about $500 on Roblox crap for these kids.
What?
I said, "What do you want for your birthday, Mara?" She said, "Well, there was this something I bought that I saw on Roblox. So you want Robux? Just ask for Robux." Okay, I want Robux. I said, "Is that all you want?"
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know if I should just go get her like 200 Robux or try to do
$200.
Well, because like normally I spend like 500 on crap for her, and then it's like stuff that I think is nice because she knows that's my night.
But it's more tangible stuff. You're talking about digital stuff, right?
Yeah, bro.
But that's my easy baby. Like she don't ask for anything. I have to say,
that's my son too. My older one, he doesn't ask for anything.
Yeah, like my big girl, my and then my boy wants Gucci glasses, and he's on his 3rd pair of rubber glasses.
Gucci glasses.
I said, if you get straight A's, I'll buy you Gucci glasses.
Oh my god!
All right, and then my boy, he's 10.
He with Gucci glasses.
Well, he didn't get for one, he didn't get straight A's. 2, I told him I would renege anyway because those glasses that we've been buying him, they're made out of some type of rubbery plastic. They're still $300, and that's his 3rd pair. Jesus. So I said, I said, for Gucci glasses, man, I kick you in the ass. You know what I mean? I don't even have Gucci glasses. I got Oakleys.
My brother. Hey, Mateo, bring me that Skibidi Toilet Lego set thingy, the speaker man.
Lucas destroyed it.
Oh, he did?
Hold up,
He destroys everything.
All right, never mind.
You bought your son Skibidi toilet toys?
No, I don't. I'm more of a hard ass when it comes to buying them stuff. My wife is the one that buys them the little special editions of Skibidi toilet crap.
Skibidi freaking toilet, really?
Yeah, I'm not even joking. They got like some bootleg. They got some bootleg Legos.
She should be ashamed of herself.
Some bootleg Lego sets that has the Skibidi toilet of the toilet, right? And then there's one of the speaker man. Is that right?
I feel like I need to say this, but Tech, do not tell your wife I said that shit. I don't know why I feel
Wendy,
to tell you that.
Come here.
Oh yeah, like you didn't say that on YouTube.
I'm
she doesn't watch me.
That shit.
She's not a fan.
Oh yeah, you think she didn't watch you? I heard my daughter listening to Legal Show. Showing her friends.
Hey, my daddy was on
a YouTube gaming show. Your daddy's a dweeb, right?
What you mean, man? It should be already on there, man. damn, this guy wants to play Titanfall 2. I'm like, go play that. There's only an Xbox like in every freaking room. Just go.
Pick one.
Yeah, pick one.
How many? So okay, how many Game Pass? How many subscriptions do you pay for again?
Just one, just mine.
So see, because that's what I didn't want to have.
Different username.
No, my son. Okay, so right here where I'm pointing is the big TV, which has the home Xbox, right? And then I have this one that's next. That's the Halo one on my desk, which is the one I game the majority of the time, right? Then I got the Xbox One X upstairs where the kids play, right? So I kind of explained to him, it's like, if you're going to play upstairs, go ahead and log in as myself and then log in as you. That way you can play the games that's on there. So he kind of gets that. He started playing upstairs. He goes, I don't like it up here. It's like, why? Because it's laggy. I was like, It's like, you play up here. No, it's too laggy. What's wrong with this Xbox? What's wrong? Is it Wi-Fi? What's not connected to the router? I was like,
well, he knows all this stuff.
oh, he knows. Yeah, he knows. He's been spoiled with the Series X, man. He don't want to go to the One X. Yeah. Even though the One X has an SSD in it, I put an SSD in there instead of the hard drive, and he's still not happy.
He's a little shit.
Does that really help anything?
It does. It really does. And I did a bench test with Sea of Thieves because Sea of Thieves was the worst one to load up on the One X. And I took a bench test with the original hard drive, and then when I swapped it out with the SSD, it shaved off like 2 minutes off the thing. Yeah.
Cool.
Bro, and then people are crying about Starfield's load screens. Like, man, how quickly they forget.
Yeah.
Man, I take a drink or something. I don't even pay attention to it. I don't know.
I don't either. I mean, that's enough time for me to scratch my butt, you know?
Sometimes I get
I'm going to tell you the word. Hey, I'm going to shut up after this. The word in gaming that annoys me the most with these fanboys is immersion.
I know.
It's immersion breaking. Like, dude, like are you like in a basement in some type of sensory chamber? Like, what do you do? How are you so immersed in a game that you forget you're playing a game? Like, I always know I'm playing a game. I'm never immersed. I'm either enjoying it or I'm not.
Well, then you don't like gaming, sir. You're old.
I have too much going on. I got 4 kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's immersion breaking. The load screens, like, dude, the load screens will never go away. They may get shorter and shorter and shorter, but there will always be a load screen. Bye.
Oh, he had to go. All right, man. All right. Don't cry about your load screens. Man. We'll talk to you guys next week. Good night. Have fun and be safe out there. Bye.
All right, we out.